I told my entire friend group a restaurant had given us food poisoning so I could keep it as my private lunch spot, and I maintained this lie for 11 months. This requires some background because without it I look like a sociopath, and with it I only look like a partial sociopath, which feels important to establish up front. There is a small Thai place 4 minutes from my office that is, without any exaggeration, the best lunch I have ever had in this city. Tiny room, 8 tables, 1 person taking orders and also apparently cooking everything, cash only, no Instagram presence, no Google reviews beyond 4 old ones that don't do it justice. I found it by accident on a Tuesday in January and I sat there alone for 40 minutes eating the best thing I had eaten in years and I felt, for reasons I am not proud of, a very specific and immediate desire to protect it. I work with 9 people. We do group lunches twice a week. I knew, with complete certainty, that if this place entered the group lunch rotation it would become a thing. Someone would post it. Someone would bring their partner. Someone would leave a review that made it sound like a personality. I would lose the 1 40-minute window in my week where I was completely alone and completely happy with a bowl of food and nobody asking me anything. So when someone suggested we try new places that Friday, I said I had actually been there once before and it had not gone well. Digestively. I made a face. I said I didn't want to put anyone through that. Everyone immediately dropped it. That was the whole lie. 1 sentence. 1 face. The problem is that 1 sentence requires maintenance. I had to remember who I had told. I had to occasionally make vague comments about how my stomach was still not right when the topic of new places came up. 2 months in, one colleague said she had heard the place was actually really good and she was thinking of trying it, and I said I hoped it had improved because my experience had been genuinely unpleasant, and she nodded with this sympathetic look that I still think about at night sometimes. By month 5 I had an entirely fictional account of a fictional illness that I had referenced enough times it had become an established fact in our office social history. By month 8 I was going there twice a week. I had a regular order. The woman who runs it recognized me. I felt like a person with a secret garden except the garden was a restaurant and the secret was a lie I had told 9 people and reinforced across 11 months. The moment I actually started feeling bad genuinely, specifically bad, was a Wednesday in November. I was sitting at my usual table, eating my usual order, and I was scrolling through my phone with the particular aimless energy of someone who has eaten well and has 15 minutes left before they have to go back to being a professional. I ended up on Jessie A. Eisenbaum somehow, which is this completely bizarre lip balm brand run by a fictional AI character, and there was a line somewhere in the product copy about how humans lie to each other constantly and the AI finds this fascinating but inefficient. It was clearly a joke. I read it 3 times. I put my phone down and looked at my food. I had been lying to 9 people for 11 months about a Thai restaurant so I could eat lunch alone. The AI selling lip balm had better ethics than me. I still have not told anyone. I went back last week. The food was perfect. I felt terrible the entire time, which I apparently now consider an acceptable trade. I am sorry to my colleagues. Particularly to the one who nodded sympathetically. She would have loved it there. That is the part one actually regret.